All
Yeah,
right.
but yes, everybody,
Yeah.
Ethan has been teasing this shit all day, so I'm excited. So
So
let's get
let's
into it.
let's talk about it. Let's everybody please
We can
just
be
get
party
prepared.
leader.
It's gonna be crazy. Huh? I'm party
We,
leader. Fuck you, guy.
oh, okay. Oh, okay.
All right.
Fuck you, guy.
So I I work at a store that consists of consoles, video games, collectibles, things like that. So I was walking into work a normal day. It was around 2:06. I was about 6 minutes late. Fuck me, right? I see my good friend Adrian. He is working on a console. He's got a console. It's an Xbox One X. He's got it out on a table, and there's a yellow controller, and it's hooked up, and it's turned on. I walk in, I clock in, I say, "Hey man, what's going on?" He's like, "Hey brother, come here real quick. Let me show you something." And so I come over to the side, and I look at the Xbox. He's cleaning it. He's the germaphobe of the team, so I was letting him handle it. Okay. So apparently, this console was in our back room on trade hold for a little while. So I want to say about a month or so. Okay. So
Okay.
if we're taking the receipts, we're gonna say March. Okay, was when we had taken it in, but nobody had wiped it. Okay. So nobody had wiped the storage on the device. Okay.
Okay.
So he was like, "Hey, look at this." And so I was looking at the thing. Okay. Couple of, a little bit of a backstory here, just a little bit more of a just background building before we jump into this full head first. I was like, oh, I thought it was a normal thing. I take a closer look. A female, a woman, a young woman had owned the device, had owned the system. And he had, and we were like, I was like, okay. I was like, all right, not trying to suspect anything. But the messages were open. And the way that we found, while he was taking in the messages, while he was taking in the system and about to wipe it, he got a message because you have to hook it up to our Wi-Fi to wipe the system.
Yeah.
Somebody had DM'd her, and so he was like, okay, what's going on here? So he had taken a look, and this young lady has gotten a message every single day. Like one day has been off, but every single day, dating back to 2 years ago. And so I'm looking at the profile picture, and yes, it's an attractive woman. And so me and Adrian, we had decided we said,
You guys were
huh.
bored and you catfished.
Well, I'm not no not catfish at all. We didn't respond to anything. We
Okay.
decided to
Just look through. Just
kind of step
peruse.
kind of step into a new world. You know what I mean? Because we've heard all of our lives, boys. We've heard all of our lives about OnlyFans models or just everyday women in general. Just a human person
Mm-hmm.
going through some of the most degenerate shit in the DMs that is imaginable, right? Like you've heard, like there's some fucking deplorable stuff, but nobody really
Yeah, the
had
goat skin.
some solid proof, right? Nobody really had some solid evidence. Well, for me, I didn't think it was real until today.
Oh God.
So let me
Okay.
give you a little bit of background, okay? So let me give you some information that I was able to cover, and and for confidentiality, we aren't going to,
Yeah, the names have been
the
changed to
names have been
protect the
shamed.
innocent or
Yes,
whatever.
but the details and everything that I will state here, they're very vague. So I mean, it could be anybody. But let me just say this: there are no good people here. There are no dubs around here, boys. There is no protagonist in this story. Every person that you will come across in this story is a bad person, is evil,
Everyone
okay?
is a villain. This
Everyone
entire thing is
everyone in
Gotham.
here is yes, everyone in here is corrupt and have their own motives. I walked, dude, I'm not joking, bro. I'm standing up right now. I'm so fucking hyped to tell you this because, dude, I walked in this trying to conduct some sort of experiment, some sort of research into the minds of what women go through on a day-to-day basis when it comes to the fucking DMs, the structure, the ecosystem. I wanted to know what was going on, what happened, what they go through, and what war they fight, what Cold War, what cybernetic warfare happens on everyone's phone screen. And dude, I'm telling you right now, dude, I have such a new I respected women before this, but I have such a newfound respect for anyone with no PP, man. It was crazy. It was fucking wild. So let me set the scene, okay? I'm gonna set the scene, all right? So I have something in my notes. We're gonna continue this, and chat.
Notes.
And chat, just know that there's some this is coming 100% straight from from my fucking eyes to the screen. I have learned so much, and all of this is irrefutably true. There's no bots here, okay? All of this is true, and I'm going to set the foundation for you guys right now. So we start investigating, and we start reviewing and examining work here. We start seeing what the sentence structure is. But let me because this is not only a research project, but it quickly turns into a story beyond comprehension. It is a George R.R. Martin Game of Thrones story that I've never I'm stunned. And frankly, I was a little scared. I'm a little scared for how this story ends. Okay?
Okay.
So let me
Okay.
set up the background for you, and then we're going to dive into it, and we're just going to get into every detail and everything that I have come across and everything I recorded. So, the background information. We're going to
Here we go.
call the protagonist, which is in quotes, the person here, Berta, okay? We're going to call her Berta,
Berta.
okay? So she runs a small, successful business.
Hold on.
She,
hold on,
yeah,
hold on,
yeah, what's up?
hold on. Hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I can't do it.
What, are
Wait,
you
yes,
going to pull
I
up,
can.
are you going to pull up notes?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's like we'll take down the facts.
Yeah.
Notepad.
Number one.
Yeah.
There was
Berta.
no one in.
Welcome
there
in,
was no
guys.
one
Welcome in.
the
You guys
red
are making it on one of the most insane stories I have ever come across in my entire life. Hey, come on in.
He goes.
Come on. Sit in, fit in, come on in.
He goes. He just goes. Number one. The
Yeah.
culprit said he was having peach cobbler, but Berta doesn't serve peach cobbler on Wednesday nights.
So she runs a small, successful business. All right, Berta here.
Uh-huh.
She flips and fixes cars. She's a little bit of a car geek. Okay.
Okay.
Car
yeah.
flipper.
Yes.
Got it.
And if the person, remember this, if this is very important, if the person gets past more than 3 messages from her and asks for her Snapchat or Instagram, she gives it to them every single time. I'm telling you, 300 message inboxes every single time. She's even given, and the rare ones, the rare variants, she's given phone numbers to. So here we go. Let me
Known
give you
for throwing Snapchat at
yeah,
random.
yes, yeah. If they ask for it, she gives it. So here's where we're
Girl
going.
who
So
likes to be passed around.
we're going to take a step back to a year and a half ago. Okay? We're going to take a step back to a year and a half ago, hitting maybe March March or April. All right.
2022.
So we're looking at a 24-year-old thriving young lady. Okay. She had just gone through a divorce. 7 years in the making for this divorce. About a year prior to this date. Okay. So 2 years ago today, 2 years ago, she has gone through a divorce. Okay. She's in the middle of her bad bitch phase, okay? Which means
Yeah,
she is a certified, fully admitted homewrecker. So
certified
yes,
freak.
yes,
7 days.
yes.
7 days a week.
Yeah. So she plays. She also plays both sides. So she plays into his self-esteem. She brings him up, raises him up on a thing, right, on a pedestal. But she also plays for, let's say the guy has a girlfriend and the girlfriend goes out of her way to contact said individual. She will go out of her way and be like, yeah, he texted me, you need to get someone better, but then she will keep talking to the guy, which is, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. The mindset that I'm putting myself in when I'm trying to operate her is,
Okay.
if she just got out of a bad relationship, she got out of a divorce. It was bad, okay? The way she's recovering is, if she can't be in a happy relationship, no one gets to be in a relationship.
Hoe phase.
Okay?
Hoe phase. Yeah.
Okay. So,
She hates
this
the hoe
is
phase.
where things get crazy. So I'm going to set up a full spectrum for you guys. I'm going to set up spectrum A, which are the normal stuff. I'm gonna set up spectrum B, where things are kind of wacky, and then everything in between is fucking chaotic. It is chaos. It is a mind fuck. It is a madhouse. So here we go. Are you guys ready for the first?
Hold on. I'm switching.
Yeah.
I gotta switch apps.
Yeah, so we're gonna go
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Spectrum A. All right, so this is a type A, where it's kind of weird. You know what I mean? This is kind of weird. Remember, this whole story, by the way, this whole story. I think the premise that you need to take away is, the human psyche and the human body can only go through so much degeneracy, so much anguish, so much weird experience before it starts to adapt to survive. I think that is the premise you guys need to go through, because by right now we're just chilling with this protagonist right now, but dude, by the end of this, it's not the same person anymore. It is someone that has evolved for the worst, and it is fucking insanity. Okay, here we go. All
Survival of the
right.
fittest.
So I sent in the first image for you guys, okay?
Okay, so we got
And
so far.
so if you want to read this out loud, so this is from a person that was trying to be the wingman, but I'm pretty sure it was just him. They said, "Hey, my friend is looking for someone, and he is
Hold on.
definitely interested in you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I had
Yeah.
to make sure it was on my second screen.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
So then we're gonna set up the screen to the number two. This is the full side of the other. This is the other side of the spectrum, and it's the guys who completely fumble the bag. All right.
Okay.
I'm talking about multiple messages in a row. Like, I'm talking a complete, like multiple, like, you send a message and then you send another message and then you send another message and you go, "Hello, where are you?" That's the
Hi,
other
how are
side
you?
of the spectrum,
Are you
okay?
there? Why are
Yes.
you not texting?
I talked
Yep.
to you. Please respond.
Yeah.
I said,
So
how are
I
you?
sent it.
What are you doing?
Yeah. All right. And so then that is spectrum B, okay, boys? All right. Now
Guarantee you that those are most of the guys that they go like, hey, like how are you, blah blah, and then
Yeah.
they respond a few more times, and then it's like, whatever, bitch, I didn't want to get to know you
Yeah.
anyway. Like,
Yeah.
You
So
need to appreciate a nice guy like me.
Yeah.
whatever.
So now-
those nice guys never get me.
So now, boys, we're gonna go into category. We're gonna go into category C, which is it is bombshells. It is uncharted territory. It is scary. It is
Okay.
it is terrifying. Okay. So I'm going to send you the first audio message, and I will explain what the person says in said message. Okay.
Category B is thirst.
Yeah.
Thirsty nice guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking notes, dude.
I think
Right,
category B is more of the fumbled the bag, and then category
Okay.
C is thirst, okay? Because this is thirst for sure. What I'm about to send you, and I'm about to play I'm gonna play the audio right now for you guys right here. So chat, here you guys go. So we're gonna play the audio message, all right? I'm gonna play it a few times into the mic, and then I'm going to explain what the person says, okay? So
All right,
for everybody here,
listen.
are you guys ready? All right, everybody, listen up. Listen
I
up.
don't know if I'm ready for this.
Now listen, I laughed because this is the reason why. It was a little child that said, "Can you please blow me?"
Oh my god. Oh god.
Okay.
Bro.
Well, I'm just gonna let that set in for a minute, okay? So it was a child that said, "Can you please blow me?" Weird. By the way, just for everybody's, security, no responses have been made on any of the messages so far. These have been
Okay.
the messages that have launched an instant catastrophe. Millions are dead. There was no success. They tried to launch a missile to fucking the moon, and it instantly crashed into a fucking living space and killed everyone. Okay.
So like Explorer
Yeah.
5.
So then this is a sub-tier. This is a sub-tier of category C. Okay, so this is category C.5. And this is the type of people that that fumble, but they jump to weird immediately. All right? So if you don't understand what's happening in this image that I've provided to the boys, it is a Spanish speaker that is trying to make a move, trying to get to know somebody.
Mhm.
However, at one
Estás
point in time,
hermosa, no español. Qué mal.
what is those words? What
Okay,
are those? Translate that. What is that?
Which is basically just like saying that sucks, you know?
Yeah. And then what was the bottom one? What's that? What's that one? That sentence.
Platicar más contigo.
What does that mean?
Red. Red. Red.
What does that mean?
Wait, where are you sending these? You're sending these
I'm
to the
sending.
Discord?
They're in
Yeah,
the
there's a
Discord.
Discord. Yeah, they're in the Discord.
Repeat. He says,
God.
yo quiera. What the fuck? It's so bad quality.
Yeah.
Clean your screen, by the way. I love
But
you.
it's dusty. It's on my screen.
Platicar más contigo.
Yo quería platicar más contigo.
I want to talk with you more.
Okay.
He said,
All right.
You don't even know my name.
No.
Just
So
hold
he
on.
said that. So he says that. He says, I
Okay.
want to talk to you more, right?
Uh-huh.
The
And then he
day
said, "Love you."
afterwards, he said, I love you.
This is rough.
Oh God.
So she said, you don't even know who I am, which is
Mhm.
valid. It's valid, right?
She said, Mal, you don't even know my name.
Yeah, you don't even know my name. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on to the next set, okay? So she's taking L's, okay, boys? She's taking L's left and right. She's talking to people. It's not going far. Things are getting weird for her, okay? It's not getting too crazy, but it's getting to the point where it's gonna annoy her. It's ignoring her.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Well,
things like this, like images like this one, for example. Here you go. I hear an echo, by the way. Are you
I
good?
also hear an echo.
Is that from the stream?
It's probably no. That's probably because I have the stream pulled up on my phone and I'm looking at
Oh,
this stuff like in
yeah,
front of my
yeah.
face right now.
Oh, you could turn the volume down. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I
Okay.
already turned it down.
Yeah. So here
Alright,
we
sorry,
go.
I gotta make
Yeah.
this a little more visually
Yeah.
for our ADHD companions. I'm just adding some soap cutting.
So
Oh
these
my
are
God, I
these are
can't.
pr-
Surfer
these,
on here.
Soap cutting.
Soap cutting.
so these are
Subway
pretty
Surfer.
valid. Like these are
Uh-huh.
pretty valid like messages though. You know what I
What
mean?
does
Like
this one say?
except for this one.
Uh-huh.
This one right here was pretty. This one's I would
Oh,
definitely
wait.
categorize.
Can we do a role play here? Can you be
Yeah.
you want to be the guy or the
I'll be
girl?
the girl or the guy. I'll be
Bro,
the guy.
playing the Division
You'll be the
2 and
guy, okay.
asking if they're a girl
Oh,
in real life.
yeah.
I'm lost.
I'll be a guy. Yeah.
Hi.
Are you a girl in real life?
Yeah.
Can you send me a picture of you?
Why?
Do you have a mic? Okay.
Solid. Solid.
Solid performance here, gentlemen. I'm
He's
not
just
gonna
like
lie.
divert.
So that's word for word what's going on. All right. So this, I mean, and these are all, she's just getting used to what's happening. This is what's going on. We're all understanding a little bit more. So I'm starting to see, you know what I mean? But I'm not seeing anything bad yet. I'm not seeing anything
Right.
fucking
Right.
atrocious yet.
Uh-huh.
Enter the first boss.
Oh no.
This
Oh God, here we go.
So we are going to, and chat, I need you to be prepared. Chat, listen. I'm going to prepare you. This is something you will probably, I've never experienced in my life. I was stunned. I gasped. I had to take a second. I had to walk outside of my work. So everything was going good. Everything's good. Now we found a guy here. Okay, we have a champion. He's got a heart in his little his little his little profile picture. He said, "You are so beautiful." That's valid. That's a valid thing. That's
You're
a
so
valid
beautiful.
compliment, right? That
Yeah.
is a valid
Yeah.
compliment, right, guys? We can all agree that that's not creepy. That's just giving you a compliment, saying that you are a very beautiful person. I hope you understand that, right?
Depending on context, yeah.
She said, "Thank you," right? So he gets on the offensive a little bit more, okay? He goes, "You're welcome,
Reason.
baby girl." That's the day after, by the way. This was the day after. So
Perfect.
they were going back back and forth for a couple of days. And then she goes hee with some heart emojis, okay?
Uh-huh.
So he asks, "Hey, what state are you from?" Trying to get to know her, right? She said, of course, Cali, California, okay?
Hey, West Coast, West Coast.
Yeah, right? Hey, West Coast, West Coast. So, chat, everything was good. Everything was set. Chat, welcome in. Everybody come on in. It's about to get fucking crazy. Listen, I understand that you guys are all trying to pile in here. I need you guys to sit down. You guys need to grab onto your chair, all right? It's going to get fucking crazy because this next image that I'm about to send shakes the very core, my very soul. This is what he says next. Can I smell your seat?
Whoa, what?
Can I smell
He
your
says,
seat?
"Can I smell your seat?"
No. Let's go into the depth of this. All right, let's go into the true degeneracy that happens in the chat. Okay,
Dude, listen. Dude.
A day later, what is that? Like 5 days later?
5 days
A
later,
month?
morning
Yeah.
beautiful.
He says morning beautiful.
Yes.
4 days later says, "Did you feel bad for that seat you farted?"
And then
4
just
months later says, "Can I smell your seat?"
Wait, guys, listen.
What is
Listen.
going on?
Listen. And you think, hey boys, Uncle Ethan came to play, boys. Here's another image, man. You think, boy, maybe he'd sit there after not getting a response in terms of 3.5 months. In 3 to 4 months, my boy has not gotten a single response. You think that maybe he would go, yeah, maybe I was a little bit, maybe I was a little bit over, right? Homie goes all the fuck in. Homie he sits there, bro. He fucking sits there and he says he has 2 coins. He has 2 sides of a coin, chat. He has 2 sides of a coin. He said one thing, he said maybe I should back up a little bit, give her a little bit more room to, and maybe apologize, right? Or I could just say fuck it and go as deep in this fucking hole as possible. Chat, his next message on September 22nd of last year. So homie, the last message was in June. The last message was in June,
Really?
chat. And then fast forward to 3 months later. 3 months later, chat. Homie, on September 22nd, a day before my fucking birth, man. A day before my fucking birthday. He goes, "Hey, can I smell it when you fart on it, Miss Beautiful?" Brother. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's when I know this is when our protagonist has taken a fatal blow. Something mortally wounding, because he messages her on the 28th.
Arrived with the messages in my inbox.
He the 28th of September. Fucking 6 days later. 6 days later, chat. 6 days. No, chat. I'm not catfishing people. This is a history. This is a thing I've accumulated over the research that I conducted today on a device that is very much an evidence item that I can bring up in court. I'm telling you right now. So then, dude, the 28th of September. This is when you know that something kind of went off on my girl's head here. This lady here, this champion has suffered some sort of wound that has scarred her, because after all of that, no blocking, no nothing. She's still friends with the guy. But on the 28th of September, he says hi. And you know what happens next,
Why
chat?
did she say hi
She
back,
said
bro?
hi
Why
back.
would
She responded, chat. She responded. What you can tell that that something has changed in her. This climax, this rising point.
What had to have happened? No. What had to have happened is she deleted the messages, and so when he said hi, it didn't show that she had any past messages with this person. And then she was like, "Oh, this is someone new." She forgot. She fucking put the
This
thought out of this
guy
person
is
out of her mind.
losing
She
it.
fucking put it away. She fucking put that in the vault.
I think a kink in the chain happened. I think
Yeah.
a kink in the chain happened.
Listen, I think she took. I think the protagonist went through their training, but oversimplified themselves. Went up against the big boss, took a fucking beating, and went back to phase one. Went back to the original one, the fucking full mind reset, and is now proceeding, but in an alternate fashion, an alternate being of them. You know what I mean? Like a different timeline of them where they're just accepting it. Because we've seen now in this story, we've seen people talk to her and they're left on red. But for some reason, something went off in her head where she decided to respond to by far the worst person we have met on this story. In this storyline, she has decided that she wants to give the one person that has yet to, that should never have, at the bottom of the list in consideration, been deserving of a second chance. And she went and did it, chat. That's fucking crazy.
Yo, but let's be real though, real quick. Let's be real. Yo, now that I'm thinking about it, what if she hit the OnlyFans, like thing, right? Like what if she hit it and she was like, all right, there's a lot of weird stuff out here. that I can do,
However,
right?
that
What if
yeah.
what if she actually was like, man, people are into farts,
Yeah.
and then this guy hit her up again and she was like, he's into farts. Like,
So that would be
make
very
some
valid.
money.
That would be valid, right? That would be very valid. However, I'm going to be real with you. I have already and by the way, I've gone through 300 inbox messages, and people said,
We are
and
entertained
of
rather than you-
of
going crazy with
of the
kid.
commentary, one of them had said you should make an OnlyFans, and this was mid-year last year. This could have changed, but she said that she was too shy. So we've already gotten that base taken care of. So there's something
says
just
that.
fucking wrong
Every
with
girl
her.
says that.
Okay, bro. All right, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
It's true though. It's always the like, oh no, I'm too shy. And then
Peter, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in. Fit in. Fit in. You're meeting. Hey, you're making the you're meeting the best part of the. We're getting there. We're getting there.
God, this
So
is
chat,
insane.
listen. So chat, listen. So we've uncovered
I like
our
the videos.
first
Okay, Red?
landmine. All right. We've uncovered our first
first
trap, our
landmine.
first obstacle in the way. But things get a little bit more rocky.
Interpolates.
Things get a little bit more rocky for our protagonist here. All right, things get a little bit more shaky because now, not only that, not only did we have the fart guy.
Got out of a nasty relationship, so need
You just
good
got out of a nasty relationship, so
vibes.
you need good vibes.
I
I'm
got
gonna
you,
be real
Peter,
with
yeah.
Peter, these are vibes. I'm not sure they're good.
I don't know.
vibes, But
I don't know.
They are vibes.
But now we
Some
have
of them are
kind of
not
a
vibes.
have a second kind of like a second variant of like fart guy, okay?
Did I miss
Where
something? Hold
it's
on, hold
creepy.
on.
So this is new. This is the new image that I posted in the chat. So this person has added her. Nobody
Okay,
understands. Nobody knows where,
That's
right?
terrifying.
Isn't that
Joey's
right?
vibes are filthy.
That's right. All right.
How did
listen.
you find me?
Yeah.
Not that hard.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. All right, chat.
That's for sure.
Listen. So listen. So we have our first. We met our first boss, okay, and then we met a sub tier of that boss. This is like the big heavy enemy that gets a name but isn't a boss. It doesn't have a boss health bar. So listen. This message consists of her being randomly added by a person. And so she goes and says, hey, like the conversation was like, hey, I see that you like playing GTA. Like, do you want to play? And she said, I'm sorry, who are you? And he goes, I'm just bored. And then he goes, I'm Layson. And she said, how did you find me? And his response, chat, was, not that hard. Never mind. If you don't want to play, buy now. But here's the thing. He said buy now, right, guys? Right? So that means buy for now, which means at
Yeah,
any
that
point
means
in
I will
time,
be in contact
homie
with
could
you.
be in contact. Homie could show up, right? I'm just saying that's another landmine. It's another problem that we have faced here.
We could show
So
up at her front door. Got the IP address.
yeah.
Jesus.
Now let me pedal it back a little bit, all right? Because we got a little intense there, all right? Let's just breathe up a little bit, all right? So chat. She's exploring the internet. She's seeing everything, right? So she comes across this is where we're going to call the filler content now. This is where we see a little bit more of just what she experiences that kind of impact, maybe shape her character, maybe doesn't shape her character. So one of the things that I had noted was a gentleman who I still have not seen this. I have not witnessed it. However, we had a gentleman here who promoted his SoundCloud to her. Didn't care about the pussy. Wanted the SoundCloud cloud. All right, that's cool.
Okay.
Whatever. Right? That's a
SoundCloud Lab. Got it.
all right. So I don't know if you want to. I don't know if it's listen to SB chat. If you guys want to listen to this, it's called SB Runway Prod In Boom by Silver Bear on SoundCloud. Go jam my music when you got the time. That was the message he sent.
Hold on. So
Yeah.
we can find this actual music.
You can actually find this. This is something you can probably actually find.
Okay, you keep going.
Yeah. All right. So chat, here we go.
SB Runway.
Yeah. You want to see what that is? Yeah. You want to see if you want to play it? I don't know if you can actually play it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're dialing it back. We're okay. All right. So here's.
It's weird. Well, hello. Hold on.
Was that it?
That's not it.
No.
No. All right, you keep going.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. I just wanted to know if you could actually, because I haven't actually explored that aspect yet. I haven't seen what the music was.
Let me see. Mix the SB. I can't find it anywhere.
Okay. It's called Runaway by Silver Bear. Let's see, chat. You guys want to take a look? Let's take a look.
Silver Bear. Okay. It's got Runaway.
Yeah. SB Runway Project Inbound Silver. All right, chat. All right, listen. We're gonna play this for just a second, but I'm worried that this guy can definitely probably copyright me. I'm watching it right now, chat. You guys want to hear a little bit of it? You guys want to hear?
Okay,
the SoundCloud rapper that?
That's all I got.
What was it? What did you get? Did you play some?
It's like an acoustic. It sounds like I'm in a Tilly's right now.
All right, hold on.
It's like
Let me
an
hear it.
acoustic.
Let me hear it.
Sounds like I'm in the Tilly's, right?
You never wanna see my face.
Yep. That's what I had too.
Am I right or wrong? We never get along.
Okay, that's it. That's good.
All right, is that good? All right, cool. All right, chat. All right, if you guys want to listen to the rest of it, it's Runway by Silver Bear. It wasn't that bad actually. I'm actually but by the way, Left on Red.
Left on Red.
Left on Red. She says hi to the fart guy, but homie that has pretty okay music. I would give it I would give it a 68%, honestly. I would give it just below a C. Just below a C. Left on Red. Crazy. That's crazy. But that's just where we're at, chat. At this point in time, she's just trying to find someone that's... I'm checking my notes. The person that got a response, and I quote here, I'm bringing up the image. I'm for reals Harry. I hate how I look.
Going with Kyle's theory of her deleting messages and then not remembering the guys.
So we meet a guy here, and this is also something that I've learned. So chat, here's where I'm at. I need to also add in some more information as well that I've learned as I was going through this. So about midway through, I had found out another tragic detail about our protagonist.
Okay.
She lies a lot.
Okay. Great.
To 25 to 25 to younger. She is when she finds out their age, she is 25. Okay? But when they are 25 and older, when I mean 26 and older, she lies and says that she's 22. I have photos of the said thing, but it's not significant.
Okay.
This particular image about how this guy is hairy, he says. He had claimed that he was 32. Okay? So
Okay.
he had the image that she was 22 because she told him that she was 22.
AGL lost AFRN.
So she listen, chat. All right, listen. This is Scratch, you should know this. I was talking this up in the Discord. I had
Scratch note underscore Ruben
go
is
chat
literally
go
taking
go to my
notes
boy
because
Essential
of
Ruben.
the
He's got a
Betsy.
notepad. He's got a notepad of the
Yeah, I got
entire
lore.
of the
We
entire
got
lore of the entire lore. So if you
Stick it
guys
in the
go over
keys.
to his page, show him some
It's got the
love,
appendix,
Bro,
talk to
I
him.
was lost in the Discord.
Listen. So this is the messages. These are the messages. So he said, "I'm Harry. I don't like how I look," but she went ahead and implored him. She found out that he runs his own business, right? She's a little interested in the success that he has, right? Maybe she's
Okay.
interested in him in general, but she's giving him a shot.
interested in
So the
money.
message says, "Aw, you're gonna leave me curious." His response was, "Sent you a snap," right? Now, I don't have the snap. I don't have the snap. But I can probably tell you with the next message he sends, the next two messages, that we can probably get a good idea of what happened, what went down behind the scenes on Snapchat, where God doesn't even want to go. Okay, because the next two sentences that come out of his mouth on Xbox is all we need to understand what happened and what our guy's fate was. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to read this and then I'm going to go to my conclusion. And then whatever you
guy's
guys,
a
hey,
nerd.
this is all open-ended. This is all open-ended. You guys can make your own assumption, but this is from what I can fill in the blanks and understand. Okay?
Harry
So
guy.
here we go. He says next, this is after a couple of minutes, so this is about 6 or 7 minutes after the snap has been sent. After it was launched into space and landed at her doorstep, she opened it. She must have not liked it because the next 6 minutes he's in the dark, nothing. But this is confusing to him because before the Snapchat, before the acceptance, homie was getting instant responses. I'm talking minute, I'm talking seconds. I'm talking instant responses. Chat. 6 minutes go by and he's in the dark. He starts to freak out. He doesn't know what to do. So his next message was, "No invite, cutie?" Nobody knows. She doesn't respond. He's starting to freak out a little bit more. He doesn't understand. He's going a little bit. He's turning psycho. He doesn't understand. He's getting a little insecure. So his next message is what really seals it for me. He said this. Chat, here you go. Ready for this? He said, "Sorry if I did something to make you feel uncomfortable."
We
Now, here's what I'm saying. If a girl doesn't respond or anybody doesn't respond to a message after you sent them a Snapchat, that Snapchat could have been anything, chat. But if it's something that implies that he admits could have made her uncomfortable, it is absolutely a picture of his dick. Absolutely 100%. He sent his PP and she didn't respond and he said, "I sent you my dick, please respond." And nothing happened. The entire time?
like
Yeah.
that's part of the whole reason he says like I'm for reals, like I'm Harry, you know, I hate how I don't have time for me. Bro's talking about how he don't have time, to manscape. Bro's talking about how he don't have time to keep up.
Yeah. And so chat, here's another one. This one was written in my notes, so I don't have the physical item to actually provide it. But this is when she was cold, all right? So this is at her peak savage moment where she was getting people wrapped around her finger and she was letting them out to dry, okay? So this was her evolution from fart guy. This was her trying to get as much attention and as much as everything from them as possible, draining them for everything they had and then just letting them fucking die, okay? So this man, can't remember his name, this man was battling depression. He admitted it to her, okay? He had told her, I quote, "I feel like I'm in a maze trying to battle my inner demons and my family. Doesn't care. They just laugh," right? So,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Joker.
it was wild. It was
Joker,
wild, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we got a Joker in the chat. We have a Joker here now. So,
He lives
so
in society.
the next thing that happened was she said, "Oh, are you going to be all right? Do you want to talk about it on the phone?" His next message was not a response to that. It was a declaration, chat. A declaration of love. He went all in and said, "I love you." Chat, he said that. He said in his most vulnerable moment, his most defining bottom of the barrel, hit rock bottom moment. He is at his wit's end. He is battling demons and they're winning. They're beating him. At the end of it, he sees her talk about wanting to talk on the phone and he decides, I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. That last part I exaggerated, but that he did say I love you.
So
Now-
I love you
Now chat, this is the twist.
instantly.
This is the twist though. I checked the log. They met and became friends 35 minutes prior to his declaration of love.
Oh my god, dude, I can't, bro.
35 minutes and 47 seconds. Not even enough for a 36-minute. He was just breaking down, gave her all of him, and said, I love you. Chat, what happened next, chat? That's my question. What happened next?
Hold on, give me one pause. Where it says, I had a guy ask for my hand in the middle of the street after 10 minutes of the guy following me and trying to talk. He literally went on one knee. Oh my god. Okay. This is common. This is terrifying. How do you
Chat,
live
your
that
answer?
life?
Chat? She did the same thing she's done to the 7 other people that are stacked behind her in the mountain of corpses, the dead bodies that she has left at every doorstep she has ever walked in. She's the Grim Reaper meme,
She ghosted
walking
him.
to every door. She left him on
on red.
red.
So is that
Now
good?
this shit doesn't make her feel good. This shit doesn't make her feel good. So at this point in time, at this rate, she is taking L after L. People are finding out what's going on. But chat, listen, it doesn't even stop there. It gets so much
How did
worse.
this story even come to be?
Chat, scratch.
What's for sure is she has too much free time.
No, that's true. No. She does. She has too much
At
free time.
Scratch note underscore ill
No, she does have
summarize.
too much free time though, chat. I can definitely agree with you there.
Scratching.
Completely lost, yeah. So let me put this in here. So this is just another
Did you
random weird
get
one.
left on red by a chick and lost it finally.
So Discord.
No, chat, I didn't get left on red by a chick. No, dude. I'm recovering. I'm finding a
He
history.
at work found a console that hadn't been deleted yet.
This is vengeance.
Yeah.
And he found all these messages.
Thank you. So chat,
Alright.
I just sent in a 23 second video, okay? So I'm going to play it on the mic for you so you can hear it yourself. All right? I'm going to play it on the mic and you're going to hear it, okay? Here we go.
Gotcha.
Here we go. Here we go. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Everybody just silence please. Quiet please. Thank you. Here we go. Ready? This is a message that she got that was after the whole left on red I love you guy, okay? So this is about 3 days after.
Daddy, the servers would not be up for a little while. You just gonna wait? I wanna kill my mom. See, but they not gonna be up for a while. Okay, though. Wink, wink.
So that there was a lot going on there. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I don't know what the fuck the guy was on. I have no idea. That was just a filler. That was another one of the filler types. But listen, the next message, because she said, "What the fuck, lol," it was enough to get a response out of her. And the man went for it, and he said, "Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to freak you out." Because he wanted to go down the route of being spontaneous and kind of wacky to the point where he's interesting. But it didn't work because then, just like everybody else, left on red.
She leaves him on red.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, chat. We're nearing the point of the story. We're nearing it right now, where it starts becoming something terrible, something evolutionally horrible. Okay, because this is the last straw right here. This one right here. Actually, we got 2 more, and then the next one after this is I can't even fucking bear it, dude. I can't even handle this one. But anyways, so this one right here that I have this one. So he said, this guy has been messaging her, you know, every so often. He was like, hey, girl, like, why are you ignoring me? This next one
Part
was,
of Ethan saying we're getting to the story.
yeah. The next month after he said, hey, girl, why are you ignoring me? He sent another message saying, hey. She finally said, hey, right? Then the next month after that, you never told me that if we were going to try to have a relationship.
What the fuck?
People are
Yep.
desperate, man.
It's
They're
odd,
real
man.
weird.
It is. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty crazy. So, here we go. Prepare yourself, chat, because this is almost as bad as, and I'm going to bring up an image, chat. I'm going to bring up an image because it actually has to do with this game that we are playing right now. I'm not lying. So, chat.
Dude, you could have easily turned this into a multi-part fucking YouTube series.
Yeah.
I'm so proud that I get to hear it all at once.
So, chat, listen. So I have this lady here, okay? All right? We all know who she is, okay? Right?
Bertha. Yep, Bertha.
Yeah. No. It's Chun-Li. All right. So,
Chun-Li, yeah.
this guy
Oh, is it
This guy actually made it a little bit further, though. This guy made it a little bit further, and this is how I know this was the turning point of the story, where things get a little bit more grim for our protagonist. This is where it is the ultimate last straw, okay? This is where things turn for her. This is her Anakin moment where she executes Order 66, she kills children. This is her moment of turning to the absolute dark side. And chat, I don't think you're honestly ready. Chat, I'm going to be completely real with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Honest to God. This is it. This is the part where everything that we have come up to, everything that we've talked about, built upon, everything that we've talked about devolves and turns into the most degenerate shit I have ever heard in my entire life. And I'm willing to bet my entire life on this statement. So
We're at the top of
this
the
guy,
rising action for any of our
yeah,
literary.
absolutely. So this guy decides to play Fortnite with her. Everything's going good. This guy's 21 years old, so she's using her real age, which is 25.
You know these things.
Okay, because this is the messages. So he's 21. So homie goes and says, he makes a comment, and this is where things get crazy. He makes a comment about how he likes the thick Fortnite skins. Thick girl Fortnite skins. Chat, I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. This is it. This is a real thing that happens. All right? He says he likes thick girl Fortnite skins on Fortnite and asks her if she has any. And he said, like Chun-Li, for an example.
Chun-Li.
This is the character that I am. Then proceeds to ask her after she responded, hey, I'm not, I don't have any of those skins, unfortunately. I just started playing. Then proceeds to ask her if she herself is thick.
Surprise faces.
No. Here's the real surprising place. She sends a picture to him and says, I can't really describe it. I can only show you. And it's not a nude, guys. Don't worry about it. It's not a nude. It's a mirror picture. Anyways, the chat goes nowhere. She kills him again. He's dead. He's dead. All right?
Okay.
All right. Now, this next part right here, this one right here, is where I have to warn you guys. This gets a little crazy, and this is closer to the end. All right, but let me get some background. Okay, so the reason why I'm on this is because a man traded in this console. Okay, the reason why I'm in on this is because a man had traded in this console. Okay, we don't know what's going on, but a man did this. Okay. There are 3 profiles on the screen. Okay, there are 3 different profiles. Now, one is of her, one is of another her, and the other one is of a guy. Okay, so keep that in mind as I explain this next part. A guy she meets on GTA says that he's 18, so she goes and says that she's 25. The conversation, chat, and I'm being real, the conversation gets to the point where he says, I have to be real with you. I have to admit something. I'm 17. right? Yes.
Oh.
Okay, let that sink in.
No.
Okay. Chat. On my life. She kind of just goes and says, "You're a youngling. You're a little youngster." Homie backs up that statement, like comes back as a rebuttal and says, "Breastfeed me then."
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And she goes, "Bet."
What?
Chat. He asks her what her body type is. And she sends him 2 images. They're very suggestive, okay? They're very suggestive images, okay?
Of course. Yeah.
Yes, but it's not like they're fully clothed, like it's okay. Like you can, if you brought it up in court, it's whatever, it's whatever. Anyways, still though, the image, this was done, right? And things were about to get a lot weirder. Because there's somebody that has been playing a background variant, a background character this entire time, throughout the entirety of this entire mess, the whole timeline. There has been a side character playing a background shadow image, a character that has been watching things unfold from the very get-go, from the literal year and a half ago. I'm telling you, there has been one character predominant throughout the entire timeline of this story.
Wait. Let me guess. Hold on. Let me guess.
Yeah.
Fart guy.
Is it fucking? Is it? No. Is it the guy that was like, why aren't you texting me? Why aren't
No.
you texting me?
No.
What? Is it the chair sniffer? That was
No,
my next
it's a
guess.
guy that I've never talked about before. He's just been in the background, in the shadows. I have a chat log that dates 2.5 years ago, during the divorce, from this guy. And this guy has been with her the entire time. And she's been talking to other dudes. He's been playing the good best friend the entire time. The long haul, the good guy, the entire time. He was playing for the long-term gain. Chat, he pulled off the most insane anime betrayal I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I pulled up the chat log because the most recent chat log was the one before the minor one, okay? So or the one after the minor one. So this was a message after the minor conversation was through and done, okay? Chat, you guys with me?
Okay. Yep.
Turns out we're gonna, rewind about an hour or 2 hours prior to all of this, whatever, with the minor, okay? Turns out this guy has been talking to her for a long time, and to the point of conversation and deep knowledge of this person, of Berta, to the actual pinpoint of his baby mama getting involved and calling her, asking how she knew him. In the messages, she said, "I'm just a friend, da-da-da, whatever." His baby mama blocked her on his phone, kicked him out of her pad, right? He lives in Bakersfield.
Oof.
Hours go
Nobody
by,
lives in
whatever, right?
Bakersfield.
A message.
Nobody
Yeah,
lives
nobody
in
fucking lives in Bakersfield. Oh, the fuck? Anyways, he says, "Let's have a smoke sesh." So she is down. She drives to Bakersfield, picks him up. You want to know how I know this, chat? You want to know how I know? And you know what? Let me up to you on that. Let me tell you how I know that it was so successful that the smoke sesh went well. Because the third account on the Xbox is the guy that got kicked out of the pad. Chat, he did so well, and listen, I can't tell you what happened that night. I can't tell you what went down. I can't tell you what happened.
That's between them and God.
That is between whatever happened during the smoke sesh, and if 2 bongs were in play, one an actual bong and the other one was his dick. Okay? But something happened that night to the point where it was so successful for him that she let him put his account on her Xbox. But here's the thing, chat, and you can totally think about this all you want. But here's my thing. I turned off the Xbox, I turned it back on, right, chat? It instantly logs into her first account, right? Here's where things get dark. Let's play a little bit of devil's advocate here. Let's do some hypotheticals. Let's just be in the chat, you know what I mean? Let's just throw some shit around. What if my guy, you know, eventually at some point in time saw the account, right? Or saw, you know, logged in and checked her messages, you know what I mean? Cuz what weird insecure guy with a baby mama, what guy doesn't? You know what I mean? Think about that. Let's say he saw the messages between, you know, the messages that I saw. Because let's be honest here, guys. It wasn't that hard to find out what I found out, okay? But let's say he saw and he took a dip. He dipped his little big toe inside of this pool that this fucking miasma that is a fucking atrocity. And he saw the most incriminating thing where she was entertaining a minor.
Right.
Let's say my guy here was willing to do whatever it takes, including trade in a system, burn the evidence to clear his girl's name. But on top of that, make her make a secondary account, because you can pull messages, you know what I mean? That's how I did it. You can pull messages. So you have to completely scrub your device clean, make a second account, bring the people you want to bring, and let that ship sink. And chat, I'm going to tell you right now, that's exactly what she did. She knew. So she used him as an envoy, sold the console to us, knowing that we would have to wipe the machine to get rid of the message, to make sure it never saw the light of day. And I'm telling you right now, chat, this is where I'm at, chat. How in the world, the one random time, the one fucking most crazy time for me, chat, I just decide, oh yeah, there's nothing going on at work. I'm going to jump on this thing and I'm going to do a full story investigation. I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Either the guys who have us hooked up in the Matrix wanted me to meet this side quest, or God himself fucking put me on this planet today to do what I did and investigate and find out the things I did. And you know what's crazy too? I'm talking a full nuclear fucking meltdown. I'm talking a complete life reset. Chat, listen, a full life reset on this entire story. You know why? Because I got a little curious. I checked up the Instagram. Nothing there.
I was gonna ask.
The Instagram wasn't there, chat. It was deleted. It was scrapped. Because every person that knew her, every single DM she ever had, everything that she has ever done that is outside of my eyes, chat, was just deleted. Because she could do that, right? And then I got a little bit more curious, so I looked up the Snapchat. Also deleted, chat. There is not a cent outside of the messages. The only incriminating piece of evidence is in that box that is still at the store. It is there. And it was supposed to be deleted and trashed. And guess what, chat? It wasn't. That's it right there. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. I walked into this chat, in summary, I walked into this chat trying to explore a world that I've never seen before. I wanted to see things that I wanted to see the worst of it, okay? But I was not expecting the absolute worst possible messages. Fart guy, Chun-Li thick skin. I did not know that things were that bad. But then I've also learned that the human body and the mentality of somebody can only take so much before they turn into a degenerate themselves, and we learned it with Berta. It is quite literally the long haul experiment. She went through a divorce. She got a game system. She experienced the most degenerate shit, and she turned into a fucking degenerate herself. She literally turned into a villain. She was an NPC turned into a villain. That's all we know her for. And with that, chat,
Batman saying either die here or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Chat, and from then on, chat, where do we go from here? You know what I mean? Where do we go from here? And I'll tell you where we're going. I'm Captain Levi, and I want to get Eren Yeager. So we're gonna play a match.
Oh my God, what is that segue? Stop right now.
All right, forearms. You waited long enough. Get in here, bro. Get in here. Get in here. Anyways, and
So,
but
like,
yeah.
So like, dude, that's like.
I'm
I
keeping
mean,
this.
like I
lower on the
get this
list
though. I
here.
get this though. You know, it's like humans are creatures of habit, and if you're exposed to something for such an extended period of time, like you pick up.
Is that's just the first like console that you decided to look
Becoming a Monster, a
becoming a monster.
documentary with
Yeah.
Ethan Lyle.